Good evening, folks. This is Maria from BeFabBeYou. Today is day 22 out of 30 days of my Facebook Live challenge. Yay! So I know it's late again. It's a pretty busy day. By the way, another time, maybe tomorrow or so, I'll chat with you some kind of awakening moments about time management over here. And wow, didn't I wake up, so I've been tracking a lot of stuff today. And so anyway, we're not talking about time tracking or time management right now, but we are going to talk about, a snack attack strategy. Okay. If you are like I was, a few years ago, when did I stop this? Maybe 4 years ago or something like that, that you're kind of snacking all the time. First of all, I had absolutely no breakfast. My diet was horrible, right? Well, I call diet, but really was my lifestyle was bad, right? I don't like the word diet, but it is. Okay. So I didn't eat breakfast, right? Then I would eat about 11:30 in the morning, and a lot of times was like chicken with cheese. And then for the rest of the afternoon, I would eat multiple times between lunch and evening, 6, sometimes 8 times. So I would be eating all the time, and it wasn't eating any good stuff. Okay, whatever was in the kitchen, in the office, or whatever I could kind of steal any kind of chocolate or sweets around. Okay, so I snacked a lot, and was not really proper meals, were not balanced. First of all, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just keeping up, right, with whatever form of energy, stimulant that I could, so I could do well every day. So very fake well. But anyway, so tonight I would like to talk about, snack attack strategies, and I'm going to give you kind of a few pointers to pay attention, so you can pay attention. And 2 is three kind of foods, if you really have to eat. Okay, first of all, and why I'm saying snack attack, is just because if you've been following my my videos over here, you'll notice that I'm a proponent of eating less times during the day. It's instead of every 2 or 3 hours, let's manage this blood sugar and insulin and everything else, and allow the body to burn fat by eating 3 times, and eventually you can even upgrade to 2 or 1, really depends. Okay. And sometime this week we're going to talk about intermittent fasting, so I'll be glad to share what I've been doing. For example, I am doing one right now. My last meal today was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not going to eat until about 3 or later tomorrow. And tomorrow I can decide if I'm going to go longer or not. Really depends what's going on and how I feel, okay? So anyway, so first of all, when you feel that desire, when you're kind of scaling down the number of times that you eat, all right, you have to be really in tune with your body. This is not easy, going from my several meals to reducing, but it's definitely doable, because you're basically improving the quality of your plate and nutrition when you have a meal, for your breakfast, for your lunch, and for your dinner. So the body is going to get used to getting nutrition, and then it's going to complain less. And if you're insulin resistant, so the goal is for you to kind of repair that over time. So the body is going to get the nutrition, the cells are going to be getting the nutrition that they need, you're going to produce the energy, and so on, okay? Things that I already talked, in the last 21 days. But so first thing, I want you to, when you get that snack attack kind of moment, I want you to tune into your sensation. Really, is like, what's going on? Ask yourself what's going on. 2 is differentiate between, is this really hunger or is that thirst? And I think it was like, what, 70% of the population or something is dehydrated. So a lot of times, if you just actually drink water at that moment, water, no soda, no tea, no nothing, or water, you could have some natural minerals, like from, Himalayan salt, you can put some lemon for taste, and things like that, so you keep drinking water. So drink your water, okay? Drink anything between 8 to 16 ounces of water right there. Wait 30 minutes. And then you're going to see if you're really hungry. All right? So let's say, yes, Maria, I am starving. Really is, I'm starving. then what are you going to eat that is going to kind of keep that blood sugar, preventing the blood sugar from spike, so you want to keep it kind of, like this way instead of woo and down, right? No roller coaster. It's kind of fun to go to roller coasters, I love it, but not when you're talking about the body, okay? We don't want that. We want a kind of homeostasis, kind of cool and great, and all that stuff. So 3 things that I'm going to suggest you to put in your body to feed your body if you're really hungry and it's not really time for you to have a meal. One is get the water and add like a tablespoon or so of green powder. And, you can sweeten that with some of the sweeteners that I talked before in the videos. You can go back to those, and watch them. And so do that. The green powders are going to give, assure that the green powders will not have any junk, that is really greens and is diversified. So you're going to get some good nutrition that is going to sustain you for hopefully a couple hours. And until it's potentially time for you to eat, okay, a real meal. So number 2 is you can always have vegetable sticks, right? I'm not much of a celery person, but if you are, lovely. Celery is fantastic, okay? I don't like the taste of it, so it's not a good option for me. So if there is a food that you feel like, I ain't gonna do it, so don't even try it. You're gonna kind of, kill it, right? So, okay, if it is, tomatoes, if it is, try to avoid the fruit, especially the very sweet fruits, because that's gonna spike your blood sugar. So we're trying to keep that blood sugar kind of normal, right? So the fruit tends to kind of spike. Everybody's different, and the blood sugar is going to react differently person to person. So blueberries can be spiking your blood sugar too, but not for other people. Banana normally spikes the blood sugar for most people. If you have the great genes, which is a quarter of the population, it might not. Okay, so really don't know until you measure. The other day you saw me pricking my finger, right? So that's part of what I also do and teach my clients, how to learn and monitor, so they understand their body physiology. So get some vegetables and vegetable sticks. Carrots are great too. If they're raw, not a ton of them, but get a diversification. Think about volume and colors. Cabbage. Have you ever tried cabbage raw? Purple cabbage is great, crunchy kind of vegetable. I used to bring those to meetings, and my coworkers are like, what? And I said, well, it's good stuff. And then you can make actually a raw dip, all right? And you can bring that too, live in the fridge in your office, or if you work from home, whatever, to have that available. You can make a bunch of it, and every time you want, boop, boop, you can, stick your vegetables in there and eat it, give some awesome flavor, and it's going to keep the body and the blood sugar well. All right. So then another third thing that comes to mind is, nuts, right? So be careful on the amount of nuts here. But I would also recommend sticking with, nuts all nuts are good, but some of them have different values. And I'm a big proponent of Brazil nuts, couple of those for selenium, right? Good with metabolism, thyroid, and all that kind of great stuff. And then I like walnuts for its components of omega-3 fatty acids, which is anti-inflammatory. Most Americans don't get enough, omega-3s. So that's a good way to add, just talking about a few here, not like a ton, right? And I like pumpkin seeds as well. You can do hemp seeds. So in control matter, these are all good. And hemp seeds have good omega-3s as well. Pumpkin seeds are great in zinc. I talk about that in another video too. So these are a few things that I recommend how for you to manage your snack attack, okay? Keep in mind, and if you don't know the answer, you can always research, you can always ask me, and I said, hey, how about this? What am I eating over here? Is that help me to keep a balanced blood sugar or not? And, that's going to keep you stay balanced from a mood perspective and many other aspects, okay? So, yeah, I hope this were helpful strategies. There's many others, but I thought I would share 3. But first of all, stay tuned with yourself. Ask what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Give your body water. Okay, give yourself time, the body to digest, and then, okay, I'm still hungry, then maybe it's hungry, and then apply one of these techniques that I mentioned, or foods that are kind of healthy for you, okay? And for me too, all right? So have a great night. If you have any comments, please put a note below, and you can always reach me at BeFabBeYou.com, and you can always sign up for a free energy audit at www.energy.befabbeyu.com. And this is a great way for you to get a few tips, related to challenges that you have in your health. And that's it for now. Until tomorrow, have a good night, sleep well, and stay hydrated. All right? Bye.